Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, and for the very first time, to the Farts and Craps Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with another quick little update video for you guys. You may remember a little while back, I did a full series, I believe on Retro Classics, for this game, known as Infernax. Now, this is running on the Nintendo Switch, just so you guys know, and Arcade Studio, I think, was the publisher? Berserk Studio, did I say Arcade Studio? Arcade Crew. Berserk Studio, I believe, is developer. Wow. Anyway, this game got a pretty sizable update a while back. I'm kinda late on getting to this one because I didn't hear anything about this. But yeah, I believe it was in May, I want to say. They updated to version 1.04.043, and they actually added some really cool stuff, including co-op. Now, there's already a bunch of different game modes in this game, tons of characters, kind of thing. Kind of borrows from a little bit from Contra, a little bit like very much from like old school Castlevania, and I guess more recently from like Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon kind of stuff. But yeah, really great game. And basically, in order to do the new mode, like, here's the thing. For a lot of the characters, like, you just enter your name as a certain thing. And it's not, like, completely random because you do certain stuff in the game, and then you unlock these very much Nintendo Power inspired code books, I guess. There's a lot of references to classic, like, Game Genie stuff and lots of different things. So this one was automatically added to the library when the update hit, and pretty obvious what the influence is here. But yeah, it has a little bit of text and just like, what if, start a new game, name your character Stranger. And yeah, these are very spoilery, so I'm not going to go into all of these, but they're pretty similar, basically. You do different types of playthroughs, and you naturally unlock some stuff. So we'll go new game. There are too many save files. Oh, well, I do have a lot of them. Let's get rid of... I think Flurstal was my original playthrough, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Pretty sure that's the one I did for the series. Get rid of this one that has like no progress. And that's another Gardecan? Yeah, Gardecan is probably still my favorite one to play as. So we'll just go ahead and delete that one. Alright, we'll get rid of... well, that's the one I'm currently playing through in my own time, so... actually, no. So new game. So yeah, this is new, because before it was single player only, and just solo mode. There's team mode, A-2 players, so like synchronous multiplayer, I believe. Oh, team mode A is 2 players. Team mode B is single player, but you swap between the characters, kind of like Kind of like Donkey Kong Country in a way. I believe just straight up 2 players synchronous. Oh, you can switch between team modes at any time in the options. Okay, so let's go with team mode B because that's what I'm actually going to be playing. And yeah, Stranger, totally new character. And one thing that's actually really cool about the Team Mode B is the game has actually been adjusted to accommodate for... I think Serval is just Serval, but I'm gonna change his name to... I'm wondering if some of the codes work on him. And then, yeah, you can go with classic mode or casual mode. Casual is just easy mode, basically. I wouldn't recommend it. Unless, like... It can be a kind of difficult game. But at least, like, try it on classic mode. And, like... If it gets too frustrating, maybe change it to casual. But... yeah, like this is totally different. This intro, some of the, like, all the text is different. The story, like, is a bit different. And it's just a really well-made game. Like, and you also have a shotgun as the Stranger, which is pretty cool. Unlimited ammo. You can, like, hold it and, like, basically... Yeah, all 8 directions. If you're start holding X, and I'm talking about the Switch layout, obviously that's kind of why I prefaced that before. If you start holding X while you're standing, you can crouch and then start, but then you can't. Oh wait, you can aim down. Oh, never mind. Oh, look at me being all wrong and crap. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, full 8 directions. You can also, like, start holding in midair. It gives you, like, a little bit of bullet time, basically. It doesn't slow down everything, though. I don't believe. I think it just slows your character. But yeah, you can even use it to, like, gain a little bit of airtime if you want to. There's no fall damage. Classic Castlevania rules in that way. And then yeah, you just swap with R. The hitboxes on the throwing axes are very, very finicky. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think you can hurt that guy. And it's a little bit weird because if you're, like, holding forward, it, like, has a slightly different trajectory than if you, like, just press Y. See what I mean? And basically you're limited to 2 axes on screen. Well, never mind. Interesting. And yeah, Serval doesn't have anything else right now, but you get different upgrades. For him and for the Stranger, I believe Serval's a static character, but basically you can... It's not just Stranger and Serval. Like, any of the, I guess, secret characters you can play with. Serval, which is really cool. But yeah, because it's in team mode, basically, there are more enemies. And I believe enemies are stronger. But yeah, you can see what the upgrades are. Like, you get, like, a shield thing, and then various upgrades to it. You can get a crossbow, various upgrades to it. A little bit of a healing thing, but his, like, takes a good deal of time to actually use, which kind of sucks. The banner, which I don't really like this one very much, but it does various things. Then you got your quest log, your character upgrades, so you have, like, actual equipment. You don't get different weapon types, unfortunately. But you know, you can buy like improved weapon and armor, and you know, I forget what this thing is over here. And then specific skills, which I forgot. Survival. Oh, I think those are just these four, actually. Never mind. And you got your map, which is very handy. But yeah, that's just for survival. So for the main character, you get like different spells over time. You have like kind of the same thing with your deals. Anyway, it's lots of different stuff. I'm not going to go over like everything in the game right now, but yeah, close range shotgun, man. It just does real good. And this game really incorporates like decision making a lot, like a heavy emphasis on that. So basically there's kind of like a Fable-esque morality system, essentially. So pretty much with every like decision you make, there are consequences, and it also affects your essentially morality meter. It's like not visible, but oh yeah. And the music. It's freaking really good. But yeah, this is basically your first decision of the game. And it's kind of cool because like the art is actually a little bit different if you are the stranger character. Because that was a criticism I had of this game before, that in these points where they have like the different pixel art stuff, like it was still the default characters, like even if you were using like one of the custom characters. So I don't know if that still applies to like the other characters, but yeah, and this one's a little bit dubious because he's clearly suffering and he wants you to kill him. And I believe this actually is the evil option, even though you are fulfilling his request. But okay, and I do have a second controller connected right here, so I just want to double check. Oh, there we go. I have to press a button. It said press anything, so I was like hitting the D-pad. Wait a minute. But how do I... Oh, because I don't have anything as serval right now. Okay, so it is 100% synchronous. Cool. So like, doesn't matter who touches these things, either one can initiate? Oh yeah, look at that. Whoops. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to single player because I definitely cannot play the game like this with one hand on each controller. That would be incredibly hard. But yeah, like, in this part, like, there's not... If you're playing single player, there is not this many enemies right here. Like, yeah, and these are very easily... There we go. Taking care of enemies, but, yeah. Getting used to the trajectory of the axes, still something I'm not used to. Although there are times when you'll have to play a serval if the main character dies. And basically, you're not like dead until both characters die. So again, kind of like Donkey Kong Country in that way. But yeah, nighttime is typically more dangerous than daytime. Partially because you got these like Wraith-style enemies that are like faster than normal enemies. But, yeah, it's a really good balance, honestly. Like, this game is, like... Granted, it was a little bit rough, like, when it first came out. But, like, definitely now, like... I mean, I haven't noticed any glitches yet. I definitely found some when I was doing my playthrough, but, like, it runs really well on the Switch, too, like, which is just great. Because having this kind of game, like, on a portable device... Wow, that was a hell of a shot. I mean, it was completely luck, but, you know. Damn, dude. There we go. Yeah, having the range is really nice. However, having the splash damage of the shotgun, super good. Downside is, like, Stranger's basic attack really sucks. Like, there's a good deal of wind up to it, and ow, fuck. I mean, as there is with a shotgun, but being able to just hold it and charge it kind of negates the bad parts of it. Ah, fuck. Okay, so Stranger's dead. So now I have to get to one of those save points as Serval. Which really blows because he doesn't have anything right now. And I don't think there is a day-night cycle in this game, but I don't think it actually starts until you get to town. That's what I meant about the hitboxes on those. Okay, now we got a little bit of breathing room. Shit. I just painted myself into a corner there. Dude. Oh my goodness, wow. Thankfully, it seems like gold does not disappear. Or they adjusted the time before it disappears? Don't know. Yeah. There you go. Good job, buddy. Yeah, he has to... Oh, he did say Alcador because I named him Alcador. Or Alcidor? But it doesn't say... Yeah, it doesn't say his name anywhere. But anyway, the main character has to be alive for this part, so... There we go. And even just like saving the game, I think affects your Okay, so he's at 900. Yeah, Stranger's at 590. So I think experience is shared as long as the other character is alive. So like if you have to do a stretch like that, like yeah, Stranger didn't get any experience. And you need 1,000 to get these. The crossbow is incredibly useful. Like, so good. Like honestly, I think better than either of the other upgrades, like power and health. Bandage is also really good, because like you don't really get a healing thing for a hot minute. Like, I mean, you can get it fairly soon if you know where to go, but it's, yeah. But yeah, it's a really good story. It's a really good game. Like you can do the classic, like, down jump, you know, go into houses, talk to all kinds of people. And there's like different people doing different stuff depending if it's like daytime or nighttime. It's just really well done. But yeah, the automatic like recoil thing from the shotgun, definitely its biggest downside. Like getting used to that is really hard. It took me, well, I'm still not entirely used to it, but like it's a lot. Like it's a lot. I have definitely accidentally launched myself into death traps. But, oh fuck. Forgot how much range he has. You can use it to your advantage, thankfully. Nope. Yeah, my goo. His victory pose is like firing a shot and out in the air. Let's do Darcel save for now. On first pull, blah blah blah. But yeah, if you want like a full like Stranger playthrough, I already did like all the other ones. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll do it for like a stream or something like that. But yeah, now that it's daytime and the town is safe, you can actually buy stuff. Which I believe the best thing to buy is probably shield. Oh, it's a life increase. Oh, okay. Yeah, shield is pretty good. Honestly, I don't use it that much. Usually I save my MP for the healing spell, which we don't have access to yet, but it's very, very helpful. And like I said, if you know where to go, you can just go get it immediately if you want to. It's not in town though, so. And unfortunately we only have 100 gold, but there are ways to go about getting more. Especially if morality is not really a concern. Like they have a poor box, for example, in the church, which you can just like steal from. Oh, which you actually for the needy. Yeah, screw that. Oh. Yeah, until, like, once you go, like, fully evil, you can, once you go, like, 100% evil, you can, like, kill just, like, villagers and stuff like that if you want to. But the amount of quests that you can do is going to decrease because people don't trust you, at least most people. like, in different towns have different things that are prominent, but you are basically the lord of this. I think they call you Duke because this is like your town, basically, or your region, I guess. And like, yeah, this guy won't like trust you until like you're fully good. So yeah, what's available to you definitely is highly affected by your morality rate. So, however, there is like a middle ground, which is kind of the most common, right? Because like some things are good, some things are bad. Like, I think even just accepting quests and finishing them for certain characters, like the innkeeper, we can't actually use the inn right now because she has a quest that you have to do for her first if you want to do that. But this does count towards like good morality, you know? So like, you know, we've already definitely got 2 negatives, but like I said, even just saving the game at a shrine, like, does like a little prayer thing to, they say like the prayers quell the pain of battle or some shit. Yeah, I think even that is like a half good morality point. Yeah, prayers quell the pain of battle, right? So the innkeeper wants us to go put her somebody to rest, but it has to be nighttime. So we can't do that right now. The main thing you're supposed to do right now is go chase down that demon that escaped yesterday. Yeah, and you basically just follow the goop. But yeah, being able to freely aim is like such a huge benefit. Yeah, like that, for example. Being able to, yeah, use the recoil to your advantage, or disadvantage. Like so. And it's like a little bit safer playing a Serval, just because you can, you know, kind of stay away easier. Like, he definitely has a better range. It's just getting used to that arc is a bit of a challenge. There we go, and Stranger is revived. And has a lot less XP. However, he now has more than 750, so... And Stranger's upgrades are just power, health, and mana. Like, everything else has to be acquired, like, a story way, basically, from various NPCs and completing quests and, like, buying stuff from shops. I usually just go with power first. But... of course, for Alcador, or Serval, whatever, I'm gonna get him the crossbow. And they don't ask, like, they don't have you, like, confirm your choice. Like, it's a single button press, so you kinda gotta be careful with that. But yeah, The crossbow is great because it has the longest range. And, whoops. Yeah, see, I can kill those zombies in one shotgun blast now. Oh, and this is the barn. If you guys were reading the text I was skipping over earlier, that guy that wanted me to clear out his barn of monsters, that's this barn right here. However, it would probably be smart to go back to the shop and buy the better armor first, and also to do this story thing first because it's worth a lot of experience points. Yeah, forward man, divine fallen, blah blah blah. But yeah, I'll just do this fight and then we'll wrap up the episode because, yeah, easiest way to do this, crossbow. Whoops. Like I said, the range on it is just nuts. I mean, the reload speed is terrible, but... File stench of dark magics, blah blah blah. Yeah. There's a weird seal on it. Send Jen savage of these, blah blah blah. Just in case it's not super obvious. There's 5 different places you have to go to basically defeat a boss, and then the door will open. Yeah, break the 5 seals, right? Even tells you right there, so... But they did give us the key. That's the key to the place I passed earlier where there was another big door and another save point, but, yeah. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. And I do believe the multiplayer is only local multiplayer. I'm fairly certain there's no online co-op. But, yeah, the game has its own, like, built-in achievements as well. So if you enjoy, you know, trophy hunting, achievement hunting, that kind of thing, there is an option for that, even on the Switch version. So, and I believe that's in Library? Demonology? No, that's not it. That's the Bestiary. Oh my goodness. There's a new icon. Above the Inferno power thing, there's a single head and then there's 2 heads. Okay, so I think you get a slightly different thing for beating it on co-op? At least for some of them? Yeah, these are different ones. Those don't count. Okay, but for the game's main, like, 6 endings, yeah, main 6 endings. These are bonus endings. So yeah, 9. There are 9 endings to this game. Which is pretty freaking sick if you ask me. But it might just be the demonology thing. I thought there was achievements, no? What am I thinking of? Anyway, there's tons of stuff to do. Tons of replayability. It's just a really good game. I kind of really hope it gets a DLC at some point, but I don't know if they have any plans to do that. But even just like with all the quality updates they did and like the free updates and content and shit, like, so worth it. Highly recommend this game. Very good. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, if you guys want to see more of this game on the channel, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So thank you all for being here, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. And of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Craft Show members, which at the time of recording is Novalis Draconis. But if you want to be incredibly awesome, support the show a bit more directly, and get in on all those membership benefits like Novalis Draconis does, check out the join button down below. Tier start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on this channel. And alternatively, you can now actually do your membership over at the Buy Me a Coffee page. And in case you guys are unfamiliar with buymeacoffee.com, it's basically like a Patreon kind of thing. And it's really creator friendly, so it doesn't really matter what you make. Definitely check them out. It's a great website, great service, great people over there. But yeah, thank you guys so much once again. Greatly appreciated. And anything else I wanted to say before we get going? Oh yeah, we currently have, the reason you're seeing this video at all is, well, because one, you clicked on it, thank you. But yeah, we don't have a regular Retro Classics series right now because we're in between series. Paper Mario recently wrapped up with the final episode, part 59, and we have a Members' Choice poll active over on the membership tab right now. That is going to close on August 16th. And actually, I think this one's going to stay open even beyond that. So, but the votes will be tallied on the 16th. The poll started on August 8th, and it is going to run for a full 7 days, as they usually do. And a lot of the time I leave the poll open even afterwards, so people can vote on the previous Members' Choice polls if they want to, going, you know, pretty far back. But yeah, from now on, the Buy Me a Coffee thing is pretty new, so from now on I'm also going to be posting exclusively for the members the same Members' Choice poll, and then just combine the votes from both, and then put them, put the results on the, I guess, both pages, probably also on the Twitter. So, but yeah, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciated, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a beautiful day.